I always thought memory was something you lost slowly, not all at once, and definitely not just for one night. Last week, I found an old, dust-caked notebook wedged behind a broken lamp in my attic. The weirdest part? Every page was filled with my handwriting, pages and pages of frantic notes, none of which I remember writing. But what's really stuck with me is that every entry, no matter how random or mundane, ends the same way: don't trust them. I didn't know who they were, but as I kept reading, I got this creeping feeling like I was about to remember something I'd tried really hard to forget. The entries talked about a job I don't recall ever having, at some kind of research facility deep in the woods. There were notes about daily experiments, shadowy figures watching from the trees, and odd gaps in my shifts, hours at a time just gone from my memory. The handwriting gets messier, more desperate, as if I was trying to warn myself of something. I started to feel sick, like I was reading someone else's diary, but every page was undeniably in my own script. The last few entries mention a group of co-workers, all described in vague terms, like I was afraid to write their names. Curiosity got the better of me, so I searched online for the company and the location. Nothing. No record of the facility, just a stretch of forest that, according to a few conspiracy forums, had a reputation for people vanishing. That night, I started noticing small things out of place in my house: curtains drawn I know I left open, my phone battery drained after a full charge, flickers of movement in my peripheral vision. I chalked it up to nerves, but then I found a new entry in the notebook, written in fresh ink, dated that very day. It simply said, "They know you're remembering. Don't trust them." As I read those words, my phone buzzed with a group text from numbers I didn't recognize, just a single message: "Meeting tonight. You remember where?" I looked down at my hands, trembling, and realized the ink on my fingers matched the fresh writing in the notebook. I had no memory of writing it, but I knew, deep down, that whatever they were already inside.